one's asking why. The world keeps spinning, no one seems to care. Lost in the noise, a silent prayer. Does anyone out there even hear the cry? I'm just a voice in the wind, but I'll keep on screaming, 'cause someone's missing. I won't stop dreaming.
Hey guys, thank you for joining. I know it's late tonight and I'm finishing a treatment, so I figured, well, while I'm doing that, I might as well read some flyers. Tonight's just gonna be a little bit different. I figure maybe if anyone shows up. I see there's two. Hey guys, hey Tree Nut, hey the second coming. Thank you for joining. I figure we'll read some missing persons flyers, we'll chit chat a little bit, maybe we'll catch up on a few cases that need some updates. So while we're all just sitting here, I was just sitting here, so I'm kind of bored, and I was like, "Well, you know what? It's been a minute since I've actually went live, and so here I am." What we're gonna do is tonight, I'm gonna be reading flyers off of. It'll be the Missing in America Network. They put out amazing flyers. If you guys haven't checked those out, please do. I'm gonna put their link right here. Right there you go. There's their Facebook link. They also have I believe they have a YouTube channel, but they do amazing flyers. They give lots of details. So I figured I would go ahead and do that. I did also make some kind of little Hi Far, thank you for joining. I'm so happy to see you. I miss you so much. I miss your little accent. I miss it. I miss it. Thank you for joining. I was just saying, I was just sitting here kind of bored and I haven't felt good in a little bit and I'm feeling okay. So I figure I would just read some missing person flyers and if anyone wanted to join me, they're more than welcome to. I know Arctic is probably asleep. I think he gets up with the chickens and, and he tries. But today I'm gonna read some flyers from let's see, where was that? I wanna make sure I get it perfect because they're amazing. It's the Missing in America Network, and their thing is like, "You are never alone in your search for your missing loved one," and I love that. I think that is so perfect. I do. I think it's great. But I don't look for us to get a lot in here tonight. I really don't. Like I said, I didn't give any kind of notice. I just kinda thought I'd roll with it. So I will go ahead and share the screen. I did make a funny little well, it's not really funny. It is the truth. Like I made a little rules video. And the reason I made it is because so many people, it's like, I don't know if it's a full moon. I don't know if everyone's just got their panties in a wad. I don't know. So much misunderstanding. So I kind of made a little bit of a rules deal. So if we get more people in here, I'll go ahead and play that. But if not, I'll just play it anyway. It's kind of funny, kind of not, but it is kind of how I feel because a lot of times you have to block someone, and it's a fight or flight response. Many of us have lost a lot of people, friendships, and to stop that pain, we block them, and sometimes we block them too fast. And I'm one of those. I'm one of those blockers. But anyway, so I'll go ahead and share the screen where I'm going to share the flyers. Maybe. All right. I hope you guys can see that. Let's see if I can go back over there. Yeah. Okay. So this is the Facebook page. If you and I put the link there in chat. If you guys are not over there following them for flyers, they do amazing work. They give really good detail and there's Fox. I don't know how I missed you. I guess I was at the bottom. Hey, I'm so glad you could join. I was saying you probably went to bed with the chickens because you get up with the chickens. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome to, Fox. Just let me know. I just didn't know. I thought maybe you'd be in bed. Um, but yeah, I wanted to go through these flyers because 'cause they're very detailed, and I noticed that they had, like, JoJo on there, and they do such an amazing job. They really, really do. See if I can get back over here and make it bigger. Okay. I know they have is this to Jace? Oh, it's to Evan, okay. Okay, this will be our first one, and see, I love that they do this where, I can share and over to the right, I can read it more. because sometimes it's really hard to read those flyers when you're old, like me. But before we get started, and I'll try to make that a little bigger. I'm not even sure what I'm doing on here anyway. We all know that. But if I can get that bigger. There we go. But I did make a little rules thing because, everybody needs rules. So before I start this, I'll go ahead and play this and then I will go ahead and start reading flyers. So here we go.
Welcome to my channel. I am your host Doodlebug, and here are a few rules for my channel so we don't have any confusion.
Actually, I think that muted. I'm not sure why. Let me see why. Mm,
Welcome to my channel. I am your host Doodlebug, and here are a few rules for my channel so we don't have any confusion and headaches. Alright now, buckle them bloomers. Number 1. Sock or block. If at any point I want to sock you, I will block you. Don't take it personal. Many on here I adore now have been on this list, and we are friends now. It's my fight or fight response, and I'm usually over it fairly fast. 2. My corner. I say my corner because here, I am passing out information for free, so if you need a handout, it will not be on my corner. Go get your own. 3. No bashing people. We all have that one person we have issues with, but please don't announce your dirty laundry or your neighbors on here. If you and Fredia Faye want to go brawl and dust it up after my live, go have one heck of a time. Just be kind to one another, respect each other, don't ask for money. But go on ahead and hit that like because you know you want to. Thank you, and let's get started.
is that not so funny but not? And it just suits me. I can't help it. It just suits me. Cuz sometimes I do. I mean, I will catch myself blocking someone just as a fight or flight thing, you know? And hey, chubby advocate, how are you? I'm glad you could join us this evening. But I'll go ahead and start reading these flyers. We have Kyle Smith. Kyle Smith, now he was last seen on 7/14/25 in Phoenix. Kyle was heading home to his family and never made it. If you think you've seen him or you are looking at him, please take a picture or video and contact Phoenix PD immediately. It says there's a little bit more on the flyer itself. It just says that he was heading home but he never arrived. His phone was later found near Country Gables Park on 32 Drive and Banff Lane Avenue in Greenway. At that time, Kyle was wearing black basketball shorts, a plain white t-shirt, and white and black checkered slides. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact their tip line at 1-844 MIA Lost. Oh, I'm so glad she was found safe. Oh my goodness, it could have went south so bad. I'm so thankful she is safe. We have Iva Joetta Koopman. Well, Arctic, you have so many details to this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just I guess go ahead and just kind of read what they have on here because that's pretty much it. But so they call her JoJo. She's so beautiful. JoJo, who also or Iva Joetta Koopman, who also goes by Joe, was allegedly last seen on March 1st, 2021, near 46th Street North and Main Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, one day after her boyfriend reportedly set her home on fire. Although there were reports on her being seen that day, a thorough search of the residence revealed no trace of her, according to authorities. Now, I want to stress according to authorities. Come on, Tulsa Police Department. A thorough search is a thorough search. Let's bring JoJo home. Both the Tulsa Police Department and JoJo's family is very concerned for her well being, especially given her involvement in an abusive relationship. It's completely out of character for her to have had no contact for anyone for this long. And it's time for JoJo to come home. So if you think that you have seen her, if you do see her, please contact authorities immediately. Her mother is absolutely just waiting to reunite with her. Just absolutely just waiting to reunite. So please take a good look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous. Next, we have Aaron Cody Fortner. See if they say over here. Says he's still missing in North Carolina. Aaron Cody Fortner, last contact February 21st, 2022. Location, Silva, North Carolina. Aaron was just 25 when he vanished under alarming circumstances. Oh, listen to that. Listen. Oh, I don't know what. Oh, Bubby has that on there. Sorry, guys. Aaron was just 25 when he vanished under alarming circumstances. He made several frantic calls to his family saying someone was outside his camper trying to get in. By the time anyone arrived, Aaron was gone. His phone was left behind with no activity. The camper was in disarray, and his beloved stuffed animal was found inside. Aaron has Asperger's syndrome, and his disappearance is completely out of character. This hits home with me because my grandson also has that, and I'm telling you, they have a stuffed animal that they absolutely adore, and that's sad. That's super sad. His family's very worried about him and desperate for answers. He is 5'9". He weighs 135 pounds. He has brown eyes, brown hair. He has many tattoos. Mm. If you have any information, please call the Jackson County Sheriff's Office at 826-586-0113. This is Aaron's case. Oh, I'm sure, Arctic. Yeah, I bet. I mean, I could only imagine. Hey, Tater. I'm so happy you could join me this evening. Yeah, it I could only imagine. I mean, just because they're grown, it doesn't matter. With Asperger's, it's so hard because they're so literal and people don't know how to take them. So for his camper to be in disarray and all of that, yeah, that's I bet his mom is just a mess. God love her. So we'll definitely keep her in our prayers because that has to be rough. I could not and don't want to imagine. But if you have any information, please contact the Jackson County Sheriff's Office at 826-586-0113 or their 24/7 confidential tip line, which is 1-844-MIA lost. And like I said, if you guys are not following Missing in America, you guys really need to. Like they put out super detailed flyers and I absolutely love that. Let's see what Taylor says. If someone would have DM'd me, I would have been, "Oh, girl, I didn't even DM anyone." Honestly, I was just sitting here and I was like, "I haven't been live in a bit," and I just went live. I didn't even give notice, honestly. Nobody really got any kind of notice. Yeah, Arctic's just like, "Hey, I just got here. I don't know. I figured I would just, how I just get an itch. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do this." Alyssa Taylor says I don't know if I'm missing. Okay, Alyssa Taylor was last seen 9/13/2022 from Virginia. Alyssa was traveling with a friend on a semi run. Hmm. On 9/14/22, the semi truck they were traveling in ran into a bridge and exploded. Police were able to find numerous items of Alyssa's. The friend and dog did not survive. The truck was carrying frozen chickens. The highway road crew picked up what was thrown into the dirt and the backhoe and dumped everything in the landfill. Alyssa has never been located and the landfill was checked. The North Carolina landfill was checked with cadaver dogs for only 2 hours. Alyssa has never been found. Hi, Jody. Thank you for joining us. Oh, did I? Oh, there she is. And I was like, "Oop, did I miss her?" Thank you for joining, Jody. This says, please, if you know anything, reach out to, and I know I'm going to get that wrong, but is it Accomack County Sheriff's Department? It's 757-787-1131. Wow, that is so sad. Oh my goodness. We have Reagan Lee Zamora. She's still missing, 15 years old. She's been missing since July 12th, 2025 from Queen Creek, Arizona. Her family is deeply concerned for her safety and wants to make sure she's okay. No child is safe away from home. And that's very, very true. Very. Oh, Taylor. Yeah, it's been a day, girl. I'm telling you, it's been a day. So Regan Lee is 5'1". She weighs 100 pounds. She has hazel eyes. She has red hair, 15 years old, and she has piercings on her nose and her belly. If you think you see Regan Lee, please contact authorities immediately, or you can do the 1-844-MIA lost. Okay, before I do this one, let me go back over and see if I'm missing anything over here. Tater's like, I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. Um, yeah, I don't think I missed anything. Do we have any questions so far? Arctic, do you want to join me? Because I know you probably have some details on some of these cases that I've completely missed. I know it's late though. All right, let me run back over here and we'll start with Jaden. Oh, you'll come up? Okay, good deal. Good. Let me send you an invite real quick. They've changed all this. It's weird. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in chat. This is for Arctic, or if any one of you want to join, you can. This one's going to be for Arctic, but because I am going to put this in here, I am going to play my little rule video again because I don't ever want to have to block anyone. I don't, and it does suck for me when I have to, but sometimes I will have to, and I know that. But let me go ahead and play this while Arctic gets in here, and we'll see what you guys think.
Welcome to my channel. I am your host, Doodlebug.
Well, I said it's muted, so hold on. Let's try it again.
Welcome to my channel. I am your host.
Still muted.
Welcome to my channel. I am your host, Doodlebug, and here are a few rules for my channel so we don't have any confusion and headaches. All right, now buckle them, bloomers. Number 1, sock or block. If at any point I want to sock you, I will block you. Don't take it personal. Many on here I adore now have been on this list, and we are friends now. It's my fight or fight response, and I'm usually over it fairly fast. 2, my corner. I say my corner because here, I am passing out information for free, so if you need a handout, it will not be on my corner. Go get your own. 3, no bashing people. We all have that one person we have issues with, but please don't announce your dirty laundry or your neighbors on here. If you and Fredia Faye want to go brawl and dust it up after my live, go have one heck of a time. Just be kind to one another, respect each other, don't ask for money. But go on ahead and hit that like because you know you want to. Thank you, and let's get started.
Hey, Fox.
I absolutely love that new video.
Thank you. I just thought it would be like a little, I just made it like a little short thing just so people kind of get it. Because sometimes we do have to block just out of fight or flight. People don't understand that. Like when you get hurt that many times and you start feeling that someone can hurt you, block. My first instinct is block. But
Oh, I'm not above throwing my wrench at someone and dinging them in the head with it. So
yeah, and sometimes, and you come out here and try to be so super nice, and sometimes that niceness gets taken advantage of to the point of misunderstanding, so
oh yeah, I mean, and we've both been there. We've
yeah,
both been through the ringer, so
yep,
I understand.
yep. Oh, Taylor, I'm so sorry. She said that, she found out yesterday that her friend is not doing good. She has cancer, and her husband was told 6 more days if they're lucky. Oh, Taylor, I'm so sorry. Ugh, I wanna do a stream for her, but don't know if she would be okay with me going through her channel and using some of that. Oh, Taylor, death is hard. It is so, so hard. Ugh, cancer can suck it. I'm so over it. Really. I'm so sorry, honey. We're here for you, I promise. But with some of like, even with JoJo's, was there any new information, Arctic, whenever I
Uh, I mean, I don't know if I told you or not, but Edward was picked up on his warrant. But
Mhm.
again, he's only going to be in there for a limited time, and he's getting credit for time served.
Ooh.
So, it's in JoJo's case, her boyfriend was a man named Edward Jeffries, for those unfamiliar with it. And he had been wanted on a warrant out of Oklahoma County for failure to register as a sex offender because he had committed a crime against a child in Texas that was under the age of 10 years old. And he failed to register when he moved to Oklahoma. He's the prime suspect in the arson of JoJo's home as well as in her disappearance. And Tulsa PD just completely dropped the ball in that case.
And I wonder why that is. Like, was someone feeding them false information, or they just kind of thought, well, she just ran off? I mean, what do you think, like, mentally they were
Well,
thinking there?
part of the problem is that
Hi,
she
Paula.
never, the part
Hi,
of the
John
problem,
Paul. Sorry, Artie.
oh, you're fine. Part of the problem is that she never reported the abuse like a lot of women. She was scared to report the
Mhm.
abuse for fear of retaliation on the part of Edward. That was a huge part of it. And what we see in a lot of these cases is that, she did have a history of drug abuse. She did have a history of sex work. And those cases, as sad as it is and as wrong as it is, they tend to get put at the bottom of the stack when they're reported missing.
Yeah, and that's so sad because they act like an addiction, even depression. I noticed that some of them will even use depression. So what? What if they're not human? That's not fair. That's not right at all. And I mean, she's a beautiful, and her mom is just devastated. So, guys, if you even if you even think you've spotted JoJo, just call. I mean, what's it going to hurt? Even if it isn't her, please just reach out to that tip line anonymously. Oh, John, I got you guys are up late. I'm surprised that you guys are even up. I know it's only
JP's
9.
got like 6 different handles on here. I never know which one's him for sure anymore. So
I know, but I've been trying to keep up with it a little bit because he's done so good, and I need to go back over and find that where he made a little anthem to me. I'm telling you,
I know he did one for me too. He is absolutely amazing.
yes, yes, yes. And you guys go ahead and chit chat just for a minute, and I'm gonna find that because I could not get over it. I was like, he just like nabbed that perfect. And if you haven't found him, he is the Forgotten Artist. I think that's pretty sure. That's what
Yeah,
it's
that's the
called.
one that he's putting all
Yeah,
his music out under right now. So
and it is amazing, guys. It is. It is so, so good. Yep, here we go.
it's almost 10 o'clock here, and it's past my bedtime. But I saw Doodle was live, so I was like, I'm gonna go over there to Doodle's.
Oh, well, I don't wanna keep you up too late. I didn't mean to do all that,
Oh,
but
oh, you're fine. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow except for taking to go get her hair did. So
oh, I love that. I think that's so and we'll go back to these flyers, I promise, guys. But I do wanna play this. It is amazing. John Paul, I don't think you understand, like, when you do these little anthems, it, like, got me I don't know about you, Arctic, but it, like, kept me going because those little things like that, they mattered to me because it was one of those days where I was like, "Screw it. I'm not making a difference. I'm just gonna close this up, forget it." And then he does something like that, and I was like, "Oh my god. Okay, here's my sign."
yeah, I mean, and it's one of those things where, God damn it, now you're gonna make me work again.
I know, I know, I know. And it was so perfect. Even the little boy reaching up to the sky, instantly Conrad for me. And I was like, "Oh, here we go. Here's my sign. Okay, I get it, Music Man. I get it." So let me go ahead. I'll play mine, and then Arctic, yours is great too. He I don't know. I guess he write John, are you writing those, like, just writing them out with your own words? Because if so, man, the talent. I would love to be able to do that. I can't rhyme crap. Well, I can, but it's always like a man from Nantucket, and I always get in trouble. So that never gets me that never gets me absolutely anywhere. Alright, so let me see if I can go over here. Oh, what am I doing? I have to have a train wreck if Dawn was in you write it all. Wow. That's amazing. That's some talent, really.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
couldn't do
couldn't.
anything like that for sure.
Me either. There's absolutely no way. There's no way I could do that. I will have to stop it and then come back. Yeah, I couldn't. Mine is like I said, mine would end up being like the Nantucket thing, and oh lord, we don't need that. Okay, and this one he did for me, and it's amazing, guys.
In a world that turns too fast, some are lost, left in the past. But we won't let silence win. We'll speak their names again. Voices rising through the dark. Every story leaves a mark. We are the ones who won't forget. The fight for truth is not done yet. We shine the light, we raise the call. For the missing, the broken, we stand tall.
for justice, for healing, for every tear. We carry their names, we keep them near. Doodlebug's voice, loud and clear. Advocate, reveal, we're here. Hearts that hurt, they find a friend. In every truth we help defend. For the bully, for the gone, we'll keep their legacy strong. No more shadows, no more lies. Hope is how fire survives through every stream and every post. We stand for what matters most. To shine the light, we raise the call. For the missing, the broken, we stand tall. For justice, for healing, for every tear. We carry their names, we keep them near. Doodlebug's voice, loud and clear. Advocate, reveal, we're here. To the voiceless, we give sound. To the fallen, we stand around. Through the pain, we won't let go. Love and truth will always show. We shine the light, we raise the call. For the missing, the broken, we stand tall. For justice, for healing, for every tear. We carry their names, we keep them near. Doodlebug's voice, loud and clear. Advocate, we feel we're here. Yes, Doodlebug's light will persevere.
That's amazing.
I cried through it. Like when he first did that, I still have that up there on the screen. When I did, I was like, wow. Because I mean, and someone said in here that he knows me well, but the deal is he doesn't. Like he just watches and pays attention, and it's like, wow, it's amazing. Here is his link, guys. If you are, hi, Dirty Diana, thank you for joining. Guys, if you are not subbed to him, you really need to. And the next one he wrote for Fox, and I'm telling you, he nailed it. He totally just nailed us. I don't know how he did it. Wait, that sounded bad, John. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that you nailed us, but I mean, but yeah, it's crazy. I could not. I couldn't. There's no way I could do that. Let's see. I go back. How do I get back to? Yeah, Arctic's yours is amazing too. Yours was like
Oh, I
right spot
know. I
on.
mean, I
Yeah,
got emotional listening to it. I mean,
yeah.
he does such a great job on all of them. I mean,
Even with Timmy's, with Barb's, I was like, "What
I
in the
know.
world? How?" It's wild. But yeah, this one's so good because Fox, this is so you too. Look, he even has your glasses on. I love it. I absolutely love it. That it's awesome. Thank you so much, John. We do appreciate this stuff. We do. All right, guys, I'll shut up. Here it is.
Files pile up on the shelf. Forgotten names, forgotten hell. System fell and systems blind. Left these kids so far behind. Arctic Fox won't let them die. Arctic Fox won't let them die. Arctic Fox won't let them die in the cold. Bring them home, bring them home. Every face, every bone. Bring them home, bring them home. When the world's moved on, police gave up, case went cold. Parents' hearts forever roll when someone's fighting for the truth. For every missing girl and youth, Arctic Fox won't let them die. Arctic Fox won't let them die. Arctic Fox won't let them die in the cold. Bring them home, bring them home. Every face, every bone. Bring them home, bring them home. When the world's moved on. Fuck the system that just walks away. Fuck the badges that don't wanna stay. Someone's gotta scream their names. Someone's gotta break these chains. Bring them home, bring them home. Every face, every bone. Bring them home, bring them home. When the world's moved on. Arctic Fox won't let them die. Arctic Fox won't let them die. Arctic Fox won't let them die. Bring them home.
Wow, he did such an amazing job.
Yeah. Even just how he made you with the glasses. I mean, that's even your attitude.
Bring them home. Bring them home.
Yeah, wasn't that amazing? I mean, yeah, it's more than just enjoy. I mean, even the fact that you just nailed who we are completely. It was amazing, really. When I saw it, I was like, wow, that's that's deep. You know, to even figure out who we are and not have ever met us. That's amazing, really. Okay, so let me go over to those flyers. I know we were talking about JoJo, but the one over like Aaron Fortner, I know you're probably more familiar with this Arctic. So kind of what is
Yeah,
so was he like living in the camper, kind of
he
having some
he
independence?
he he was living on a camper on his grandparents' property.
Yeah.
He had kind of a messed up relationship with his dad. Um, I mean, and he had made several phone calls to his grandparents saying that people were after him and stuff. Now, Aaron's trailer was always impeccably neat, but when they
Mhm.
found his trailer, it was in a complete disarray, as almost as if it had been ransacked. They did find his hat, I think is what Christina said,
Oh,
um, down the driveway on the property. Um,
wow.
he had been talking to people online, so it's not sure if possibly that was a factor because he had been having some issues with alcohol, is what Christina said, and he had been doing really good for a
Oh,
while. In fact, he didn't drive; he couldn't drive. And so, but often he would talk to people online to see if, they could get him something as far as,
oh, I
yeah.
got you. I
So,
got
yeah.
And that's a very hard thing anyway because it's hard to fit in because you're so literal. So that's scary to think that these people very well could have taken advantage of him. Really. Ugh, doggone it. Well, man, and there's nothing since then, like no signs,
I
no
mean, there's been no reported sightings or anything like that. I know that
searches.
law enforcement has ran his social. There's no activity on his social or anything like that.
But would he
Um,
know to use the social? I mean, I don't know. I guess he would be he is independent if he's, even though it's on his
yeah,
grandson.
I mean, he wasn't like nonverbal or anything like
Yeah,
that. I
right.
mean, he was very intelligent by all
Oh, yeah, they
accounts
are.
and everything. So, I
Yeah, they're
mean,
super smart. Super smart. Amazing, like scary, super smart. I have mine here telling me about presidents, and I'm like, huh?
oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know if he was quite as literal as Mr. P is, but yeah.
Mine is like Karen. I'm raising Karen. Like he will just he will tell the lady at Dollar General, like, hey, why do you have toilet paper over here by the paper plates? That's not cool. And I'm like, oh my God, Karen, we gotta get out of here. Yeah. But
I mean, that's a good quality in some respects. You know as well as I do that I can be quite blunt sometimes myself. So
him my thing with him is just getting him to understand tone and like how you say things matter. Because to him, he's like, it's the truth. What's the problem? And
I
I'm like,
mean, it does present an issue when he's at school and stuff like that. I get that. I
yeah,
mean, but you know,
it is what it
oh
is. He could be the next rocket
yeah.
man. Who
Oh, I have no doubt. I'm
knows?
yeah.
He's my precious for
I
sure.
would love to see him moderate a political debate. That's what I'd love to see.
Oh, not me. And he would have people crying. Probably me. Like he would probably have me crying. Do you know? I don't know with Alyssa Taylor. Do you know, like, 'cause I know you are more in contact with families. Have you heard anything?
Uh, Anna Alyssa's case is kind of weird, okay?
Okay.
Because the truck goes up in flames, the dog dies.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I don't know a whole lot on her case. I haven't been in contact with her family personally. I do know that there's been no sign of her. And I know at one point, what I was told is that the mother believed that she had died in the truck and that, it had cremated her. But that's not a very plausible theory, in my opinion. Just
I don't
simply
know. Well, it kind of almost would depend on like what they were hauling because it would have to be some very, I hate to put it that way, but like some heat. And I don't know that that can happen for cremation. Ooh, I don't
it
know.
would have to be a very intense fire. I mean, even house fires, I've not ever seen a house fire be so intense that it reduces someone to complete ash.
No, no, not at all. And even then, I would have to wonder, like, there would still be like clothing or, I mean, I know it all couldn't have went. Well, maybe it may have all, but uh, I really hope that maybe somebody picked her up, and I don't know that is a very, very sad
I
thing.
do know that she had been, this is another one of those cases like JoJo's, where the relationship with the guy wasn't the best relationship in the world. And so, I mean, did he do something to her?
Right.
I mean,
John Paul, we definitely will look into that. Yeah, I can go over that. Hi, Duchess. I'm so honored you joined. You're in here this evening. Wow.
hey, Dutchie.
I always get so happy to see her in here. But yeah, we'll definitely. John says, please look into Isabel Loving. She was. Open. It skipped on me. She was a victim of domestic violence circumstances in Cold Springs, oh, Nevada. Okay, okay, we will definitely look into that. Mm. And there's so much of it, so much of it. My goodness. Mm. Okay, and I know you're on top of these cases. How about Reagan Lee? Have you? Because I just kind of read the flyers, but I don't really get in contact with her
I
family.
haven't even really done much in that case. I posted the flyer on my TikTok. I don't think I even did a voiceover on her flyer. It was one of the days where I was super busy.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
It looks like she appeared to be experiencing some mental health related distress, and her family is understandably concerned for her safety. But she was last seen wearing a black shirt and shorts with a bright pink Hello Kitty backpack. So hopefully that backpack will stand out. And she has nose and belly piercings also. Jaden McGinnis. Um, I think I shared the short, but some of these it's so hard because there's so many. Have you covered him? I haven't covered him.
I have not covered him. I do need to cover him. I don't think I've covered him. If I did, it was the Aware Foundation flyer, not the Missing in
Yeah.
America flyer.
Okay. It says Jaden also goes by Jaden Sky. He's been missing since June 23rd, 2025 from Tuscan. Is it Tuscan or Tuscan? Tuscan,
Tu-
Arizona?
Tucson.
Tucson. See, I always get that wrong. And my chair's all squeaky, guys. I promise it's not my butt, it's my chair squeaking. He is 20 years old, but developmentally younger, and his family's deeply concerned for his safety. He may have been headed to California, but no confirmed sightings have been reported. He didn't take his car or inform anyone of his plans. He was last seen wearing a pale blue hoodie, white t-shirt, tan pants, and white sneakers. He may be carrying a blue backpack. He wears glasses, but may not wear them consistently. If you think that you see Jaden anywhere, please contact is it Tuscon? Do it again.
Tucson.
Tucson. I'm gonna have to get that right. Tucson Police Department, 520-791-4444, or you can call it a tip at the 1-844 MIA Lost. I never get those right. I've got to work better. Emily has been found. I'm so glad she's found safe. Kylie, safe. We've had a lot of safe ones, but I mean, we can't forget these. Some of these have been missing for a bit. We have Jesse. He has gotten into an argument with his girlfriend in the car and was last seen getting out of his car and left on foot. 3 people have come forward and stated they have saw him walking along the highway. Jesse hasn't been seen or heard from since. His family is extremely concerned and needs contact with Jesse or needs to know what happened. I haven't really dug into this one that much. Have you, Arctic?
I did a short on his flyer. That's about it.
Okay. All right. And he does have some tattoos here. Those are pretty noticeable. So maybe, hopefully. We have Rashawn. I know I'm going to mess up this name. Arctic, I'm going to let you say that name.
Oh,
Uh-huh. It's
Rashawn 8 Pieva.
Okay. Good job. You did better than I would have. She had left the house without her phone on foot July 11th, 2025. She hasn't been seen or been in contact with by her family at all. This is not her normal behavior as she lives with her family and relies on them daily. No bank activity or calls to friends or family. Something isn't right and her family is concerned for her safety. That is so scary. That's like every child's nightmare for their parent because you're just like, you can't tell them what to do. You can't stop them. If you have any information, please contact their PD at 805-791-4649, reference number 2526951. We have Jade. I think you did one on Jade, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a short on Jade
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. And she has the alopecia, so she wears wigs. Am I wrong? Is this
She was yeah, she does wear a wig from time to time.
okay?
But yeah, she's been missing since the 18th of July, 2025. It's believed that she could be staying at a friend's house, and she's since cut off all communication with her family. At the time that she was last seen, Jade was wearing a crop top and jeans. Of course, the family is extremely concerned for her safety and well being, and they're asking the public to keep an eye out for her and to contact law enforcement. Jade is 5'2" tall and weighs 100 pounds with dark brown hair and brown eyes. She does wear glasses and she does have her ears and nose pierced and she'll go by the nickname Rose. If you have any information on Jade, you can contact the Phoenix Police at 602-262-6151 or the Missing in America tip line at 844 MIA Lost.
You have such a radio voice. It just like you do just how you read that. I could just picturing it like listening to the radio. You have a radio voice for sure. Okay, we have Kylie. Kylie is, it looks like, says because your shares are working because of the public's help spreading awareness, tips are actively coming in and being worked by the Rich County Sheriff's Office. Every share, like, comment is pushing this case in front of more eyes. Awareness leads to tips, tips lead to answers. And that's so true. I love whenever they even put that in there because it's kind of like if you see her say something fast, it looks like Kylie left her home on foot Thursday, 5/29/2025 at 9:52 and was last seen in Garden City on May 30th, walking toward Logan Canyon with a roller suitcase and wearing a long black wig. Since that time, her phone has been shut off and has not been reactivated. Her current location is unknown. While she may be in Utah, there is a possibility she could be in another state. Kylie had been communicating online with individuals in multiple states prior to her disappearances. She may be experiencing mental health challenges and could be in need of supportive assistance. And this is so scary because we're seeing this so often now.
Well,
So
it's very scary
Mhm.
because, she could have been groomed by someone online. You never know where she may be. And when you look at her description, she has self harm scars on both thighs. So you know that she's experienced mental health issues in the past.
Right, and sometimes these young girls can look a little older than they are, and that's even scarier. I mean, one girl was like 17 the other day. I looked and I was like, "There's no way she's 17," and she's 17. That's scary.
Yeah.
Back in our day, it was like we were what, maybe 17 trying to get someone to buy beer for us but now it's completely different. It's just wild because
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. I was like, our parents, no disrespect to them at all, but they
no.
had it so much easier than parents today do because the biggest threat was to us taking candy from someone in a white van back then. We didn't have the internet and all these online games and 1,000 chat rooms where predators were laying in wait. So,
Right, and you didn't even have to worry about it, like, I could remember my dad writing me a little note saying, "Hey, send a 12-pack with my daughter," and I'd walk it back to dad at, like, 12. I mean, back in those days, that was safe, but, nothing is safe. Nothing, absolutely nothing, and that's really hard as a parent because and there as a especially with teenagers, I mean, you can think but they always hide those hidden apps.
oh yeah, I mean, well, they've got apps, and they should be outlawed, but they've got apps designed to look like calculators and stuff, to where you
What?
can hide your apps behind that app, so that it makes it harder for your parents and stuff to find your apps.
Oh, well, that's great. That helps out a lot. Now I'll be looking for little calculators. This was the one I was thinking about where she had alopecia and she was wearing wigs. She's just the cutest little girl. I think she is. Serenity Jensen was last seen on surveillance footage at the Maverick gas station in Golden Valley around 1 a.m. on July 23rd. She was observed getting into a white van with no license plates. This is pretty scary. No license plates. According to the store employee, Serenity did not appear to know the individual in the van but left with them anyway, even after authorities were contacted due to concern that she was a minor. At the time, she was wearing a light blue zip up crop top, light colored shorts, and leopard print high top vans. She does have a phone with her and has not reached out to many of her family members. That is scary. And the fact that she wears wigs, I mean, she could have any color hair right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and anytime you hear a white van being involved, that
I
just sends
know.
up red flags, sends chills up my spine.
I know it. And I always call them creeper bands, but when we were little, that's because that's what we were told. I mean, I was a 70s kid, so everything my grandma was like, "Okay, if you do this, it's gonna kill you. You do that," and it didn't stop us from doing it, but there was always that warning now. I mean, it's that bad. And I'm not sure how to make a change with that. I mean, how do we I know we monitor our children's cell phones and all their devices, but if they're hiding those in calculators and stuff, I mean, what age do we actually start giving our children cell phones?
Well, and that's the thing too. I mean, I was at the Walmart the other day and there was a 3-year-old with a cell phone in their hand and I was like, "Why? Why? Why does
Ugh.
a 3-year-old need a cell phone?" Now, I could understand one of those little kids tablets and stuff to where they could watch
Yeah,
their cartoons on it and stuff like that. But
right.
why does what I can't even see a purpose for a child that age having a cell phone.
No, and even with my grandson, like last year, he would say, "Well, so and so has a phone." I'm like, no, you're in elementary school. Nobody needs a phone in elementary school. Nope, no. For what? A distraction? That shouldn't even be allowed, I think.
I mean, I don't know. They didn't have cell phones when I was school age, so I mean,
Me either. And then when they did come out with, remember the first cell phones where you thought you were like a cool cat when you had this 40-pound car cell phone? I mean, it was huge. And the antenna had to stick like 6 feet up. You had to pull it all the way out your window. Oh my god.
yeah. Well, they had the bag phones for the cars, and then they had the Zach Morris cell phone, which was the big ass Motorola 20-pound cell phone.
And
Yeah,
that may have saved us though if we would have had to need protection. That could double up as a weapon. I mean, nobody's high with one of those. Wow. My goodness, for sure, for sure. Ruben, I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna say Ruben Ordun.
Ordano, Ruben Ordano Jr.
See, you're so good at this. I don't even know why I try. Um, he, I've gotten a lot of like bad comments on here whenever I shared his, and it really pisses me off because automatically you look at someone and you judge them, and they're missing. Come on, guys, get with it. What if that's you? What if that's your face? It could easily be your face, my face. To think you get judged automatically.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, look, I don't care if a person has tattoos. I don't care if they've got piercings. It doesn't make them any less of a person. Shoot, my cousin who served in the Air Force, 90% of his body is covered in tattoos.
Yeah, and people just automatically assume, and we shouldn't. When someone's missing, the person is missing. Whether or not you like how they look, so what? What does it matter if you like how they look? It's not up to you how they look. But it says that he was last seen May 11th, 2025, near Southern Avenue and Country Club Drive. And I must is it Mesa? Because I usually get it wrong.
Yeah, Mesa,
Got
Mesa.
it right. Finally. Mesa, Arizona. His phone has since been disconnected and his family hasn't heard from him. That alone is scary. And they said this is not like Ruben. Ruben is 37 years old, 5'6". He's 190 pounds, bald with brown eyes. He has distinct tattoos on his hands, arms, legs, head, neck, and face, including one above each eyebrow and a large chest piece. He may be in Phoenix, Glendale, or Levine, and is often seen in a black baseball hat, baggy dark clothes, and black or white shoes. His loved ones are worried and just want to know that he's safe. And I could see that. And if you really think about it, I mean, who would mess with him? If they're gonna go by what he looks like, I mean, I wouldn't mess with this guy, would you? I wouldn't.
I
So
mean, I wouldn't,
so
but
yeah,
sadly, his is one of those cases that really hasn't garnered a lot of attention.
right.
And, I have to say part of that is because of the tattoos, which is sad. And also, he's a member of the indigenous community, and indigenous
Well,
cases just really don't get a lot of attention, sadly. So,
and and that's horrible. Don't even get me started. I'll go all night about that for sure. And Drew being found safe, that is amazing. Alide Duran. I think I'm kinda new to this one. Did you do a short on her? I don't even know if I've shared hers. I guess
I'm pretty sure I did do a short on her. Um, she looks really good for 57, too.
heck yeah. Yeah, definitely. It says that, she was last seen on June 6, 2025 near the 202 and Valvista Road in Gilbert, Arizona. She's unfamiliar with the area. See, that's what worries me. She's unfamiliar with the area and is an extremely out of character for her to have no contact with her family or friends. Alide requires daily medication, and her family is concerned for her safety. She's 57 years old. Like you said, amazing for 57 years old. She's 5'2". She weighs 115 pounds, brown eyes, brown hair, and she has a nose piercing. you have any information, please I would say call 911 because I usually go through all of these numbers. But in all honesty, if you see her in a store or out and about, I would just call 911. Just try to remember the name because by the time you get through all these tip lines, they could be gone.
Oh, absolutely. And then, the sad thing is she's not familiar with that area, and she requires daily medication
Yeah,
that she doesn't have, and she
right.
could very well be in need of immediate medical attention. So if you see her, just dial 911 immediately.
Yep.
That's my best advice.
Yeah, that's usually what because I always think, what would I do? Just as a civilian, what do you do? And I think I would just call 911 immediately, grab my phone, try to remember the name, and just go from there. Because by the time you call that tip line, it could be too late. Oh no, and she was found deceased. That one, the silver alerts always just break my heart. Ruthie Brown found safe. We have Kayla Davison. I think you did do one on her. Was she found or am I might be confused with another one. I thought maybe she had been found. Maybe not.
I'm not sure if she was found or not.
Let's see. Nope. Nope. She's not on there. Six.
Mm,
Kayla Davison, age 17, has been missing since December 30th, 2024. Now, she left home with only a black purse. There are currently no leads as to her whereabouts, who she may be with, or if she is safe. She's 5'4", weighs 120 pounds, has light brown hair, blue eyes, and was last seen wearing blue jeans, a black hoodie with an Empire Cat logo, and cowboy boots. She has pierced ears and no tattoos. Her family is extremely worried and is pleading for the community's help. It sounds like this is another case of, well, she has a right to be missing if she wants to be missing, and they just kind of gave up.
yeah,
I,
I
I,
mean, but
I could be wrong, but
she's still a minor at this point.
mhm.
So I mean,
Well, it depends. Now, it depends on which state. I don't know what the adult age is in Arizona, but I know in Missouri, 17 is a legal adult. That makes no
wow.
sense to me. Yeah, 17, you can walk right out of your parents' house. It's very scary. And now you know why we have so many missing in Missouri. See what Taylor says. If you and Arctic, y'all can get me the Arizona one, I can get them to my mother. Yeah, sure. Definitely. I will definitely send that to you. Which one though, Taylor? Because there's a lot. They have a lot. It's missing in America, but they do a lot of missing in Arizona.
That's because they're based out of Arizona.
Yeah. They do such a good job on their flyers, though. They're so detailed. I love how they do their flyers. I'm gonna let you do this one because you're super good with words, and I know I will mess that one up.
Yeah, we've got George Ruvalcaba. He is missing out of Jurupa Valley, California. George has been missing since the 19th of March, 2019, when he was last known to be in Juniper Valley, California. He has always been diligent about staying in touch with his family and regularly updated them on his whereabouts. However, they have not heard from him since the date that he went missing, and there is growing, increasing concern for his safety and his well being. There is a possibility that he may have been working in the Salt Lake City, Utah area in 2021, and it's also believed that he might have received a citation there in 2024. He was last seen in Las Vegas, Nevada, but is known to be in Salt Lake City, Utah. His family is extremely concerned and deeply worried, and they're asking for the public's help to stay aware. They just want to know that their missing loved one is safe. George is 45 years old, 165 pounds, 5'8" tall, with hazel eyes and black shoulder length hair that he sometimes wears in a ponytail, and sometimes he shaves his head. He does have his last name, Ruvalcaba, tattooed across his stomach. If you do have any information on George or his whereabouts, you can contact law enforcement or you can contact the Missing in America tip line.
Thank you. See, you did so good with that radio voice. I'm telling you, you could be the radio man. Okay, we have Michael Bison. He's missing
Hey,
from.
Doodle, can you
Yep.
rearrange us to where we're on the
Oh,
side instead of along the bottom? Because that's blocking
yeah.
off the bottom part of the flyer. There you go.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Sorry, guys. Says he was just 27 years old when he vanished from Hobo Campground near Dorena, Oregon on August 5th, 2020. He was attending a gathering at the Umpqua National Forest when he reportedly walked away from his group in the early morning hours and has never been seen again. Michael's family has waited far too long for answers. This week, Missing in America joined Dylan's legacy in renewed search efforts to find out what happened to Michael. 3 certified K9 teams come through the interest, continuing the fight to bring him home. Michael has distinct tattoos pictured here, green eyes, and was last seen wearing black shorts, white Crocs with multicolored spots. A $10,000 reward is being offered for information that leads to answers. If you know something, say something. Lane County Sheriff's Office, and here's the number here at 541 682 4150. Let's stand with Bryson family. Share this flyer. Keep the pressure on. Someone knows something. And see, this is something else that I love about it too. Is that this company or this foundation? They don't just share flyers. They're out there. They have the 501(c)(3). They get out there and they help. And some of us aren't able to anymore. But it's amazing the work they do.
Oh, absolutely. And they also help out with billboards for these
Yeah.
families too.
Yep, like this right here. I guess that's what where they were going with this because it just says Missing in America here, but it shows that they got a billboard put up for her. Oh, here we go. It's Hoi Hoi Ki
Hoiky
Woo,
woo.
Patricia. I know you did a short on her. I remember you doing hers.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
there any?
She's missing. I haven't heard anything new in her case, and sadly, she's been missing since April the 18th.
Yeah.
Missing out of Tucson, Arizona. 35 years old, 125 pounds, 5'3" tall, with brown hair that's dyed and brown eyes. She went missing in the morning of the 18th of April, 2025, was last seen by her husband at the residence during breakfast at 12 p.m. She sent him a text message in Chinese stating that she was going out to move around a bit. She did not return home that evening, and her vehicle was later located by law enforcement at Windy Point on Mount Lemon. Despite extensive search efforts in the surrounding area, her whereabouts remain unknown. If you do have information on Hoi Ki Woo's disappearance, please contact the Pima County Sheriff's Office at 520-351-4900 or the Missing in America tip line at 844 MIA Lost.
Mikey, did you have a name that you wanted me to look up for the 16-year-old that you were talking about? And thank you and Stormy for joining me or for joining us. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know it's late, but there's so many. And I get that summertime and so many missing, but so many young girls just like walking out the door.
Well,
So
there
sad.
is one that I do want to touch on, and we may
Okay.
have to go over to the Aware Foundation
Okay.
or a
Yeah, I
Voice for
can.
the Voiceless. But there's a 10-year-old little boy that's lost in the woods in Kentucky right now, and I
Yeah, I
want to make sure
saw
we touch on
that.
his case.
Yes, I saw that. And isn't he just adorable? Oh my goodness. The little blonde boy. He reminds me of
Yeah.
my boy. Oh, yep, yep. Okay, so I don't know how you guys usually share their page, but for some reason I have to copy it straight up from their URL address or URL address. I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I doing here? I know you did a short on him and I did too, but I can't we'll just go through these and we'll catch up with them because I know they do
Okay.
really good ones too. Because this one's new. I didn't see this one. Have you seen this one?
That one must have just been posted because I haven't even got that on
Yeah.
my community page yet.
Says lost child, please share McKinley, Texas. And it's the Aware Foundation. He's adorable. Look how cute. Says lost child, please share at approximately 7:30 p.m. I don't know if you guys can see that right. Did I make that where you guys can see? I don't know how to take this left part off to do it, but it says at
Oh,
approximately 7:30 p.m., a citizen found a young child near the intersection of Legend Drive and Westville Drive and contacted McKinley Police. The child is a black male, estimated to be 3 to 5 years old, and may be nonverbal autistic based on his behavior and interaction with officers. God love him. Ugh. So far, we have not been able to learn much about him, including his name. We have not been able to locate a parent or guardian, and no one has contacted us to report him missing. If you recognize this child or know his family, please contact the police department at 972-547-2700. Well, at least they got him, though. I mean, that's a blessing being nonverbal. That's a blessing that they found him. That's great.
Yes, absolutely.
That could have went south so fast, so fast. Did you go over this one? I think this one's just recent too, 38 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped recording shorts at around 12 o'clock. So,
Okay.
um, you want to read this one? Or you want me
Yeah.
to?
It doesn't matter either way. It just says MIPA alert. Is it Yakima?
Yakima.
Yakima Police Department is seeking assistance in locating 26-year-old Natasha Flander from her two children, 6-year-old Anastasia Flander and 4-year-old Alejandro.
Alejandra. Alejandro.
Okay, I'm gonna let you read this one because I'm totally boogering this up. I knew I would.
The Yakima Police Department is seeking assistance in locating 26-year-old Natasha Flander and her two children, 6-year-old Anastasia Flander and 4-year-old Alejandro Flander. They were last seen on the 4th of August, 2025, at around 7 p.m. in the area of North 2nd Street in Yakima, Washington. Anyone with information regarding the missing woman and her children is asked to contact the Yakima Police Department by dialing 911 and reference case number 25Y025338.
So adorable. Super, super cute. Aw, so cute. I was trying to figure where he went. I know that this one too threw me off because how are we missing so much military?
Yeah, I know. And it's crazy. And you would think that these cases of missing military men would
Mhm.
get so much more attention than what they do, but they
They
really
don't.
don't get hardly any attention.
No, no, not at all. Like I would hardly get any kind of anything. I do want to find him though because he and Katie Hong was found safe. I'm so glad because that was a scary one too. Oh, and I would go right past that. Doggone it. I would have been better off going to your short. Where did hopefully he's found, but oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, unfortunately, he hasn't been found yet. And there's only one picture of
Mm,
him on the internet. I was searching for more pictures of him, and there's just not anything else on him.
I'm
He
gonna go
should be
ahead and go to
coming
his
up.
page.
But keep going down. He should be coming
Oh,
up.
okay. Well, I know his parents had written a letter to the media, and that kind of gives us a little bit of there he is.
There we go.
Yeah, Jaden. Oh, he is so cute. He's adorable. He's an endangered missing child. At approximately 9:23 a.m. on Wednesday, August 6th, Kentucky State Police Post 13 in Hazard received a 911 call regarding a missing 10-year-old juvenile in the Panball Branch Road area in the Jackson community. And is it Breathitt County, Kentucky? Jaden Spicer was
Yeah.
last seen at 9 p.m. on Tuesday, August 5th, 2025, at his home on Panball Branch Road. Jaden is believed to have left his residence during the overnight hours or early morning. He was last seen wearing blue Sonic the Hedgehog pajama pants and a matching shirt. Anyone with information, I've already lost my place, of course, has to be a train wreck.
Anyone with information on Jaden Spicer's whereabouts is asked to contact the Kentucky State Police Post 13 in Hazard at 606-435-6069.
And he's so cute, and he's 10 years old, and
This
it
one
just
kind of reminds me of Sebastian Rogers' case because he went missing in the middle of the night. No one saw him leave the house. Unfortunately, he's believed to be in the woods. 10 years old. It's unknown if he had a phone or not at this time. That information I haven't seen. I did see on someone else's live earlier that the mother was doing interviews, but she doesn't want her face on there, which makes me
Yeah.
think that, that there may be a domestic violence component to this. That was some speculation. I don't know if that's facts or not.
Oh,
But there's got to be
okay.
a reason for her not to want her face out there.
Well,
So,
I don't know, 'cause when I see stuff like that and they did show a letter, where she had written a letter, and
yes.
to me, it kind of made me feel like maybe she was afraid to get treated like Candace, like from
Well,
Southern.
that's definitely a possibility too.
Yeah, because
Um,
Candace wrote the letter, and I was like, "You know what? This reminds me a lot of, like, maybe she just doesn't want all of this negative, mean stuff because parents get attacked, and maybe she can't handle it."
that's definitely a possibility. Like I said, I mean, right now, the main concern is finding this little boy.
Definitely.
I hope that this isn't a situation where because 10 years old, he's got a gaming system
Oh,
probably.
yeah.
And I just hope this isn't one of those situations where he met the wrong person online. So,
Right, right. And maybe, him being in Kentucky, maybe he is familiar with the woods and maybe he's just out hopefully building forts but I mean, what are the odds, right? We just
yeah, I mean, but the problem is, I mean, we're
I know.
on what, 2 days now that he's been missing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the weather in Kentucky has been pretty damn hot. So, I mean, that's a concern.
Yeah, definitely. And I know it says endangered, but do we know if he has any like health issues or because I haven't really seen much,
No, that's the thing. There's not a whole lot of information on his case out there.
but yet they put endangered. So that kind of worries me because we see a lot of children that need endangered that don't get it. So it kind of makes me wonder if he's on some kind of medication or something that could. I mean, he's endangered for sure. He's 10 and he's in the woods, but still, for them to put that, that's
Well,
scary.
see, I think that's why they put that is because they believe he's lost in those woods.
Oh, well, they can't do like helicopter radar and
Oh,
heat
they have.
sensors.
They've brought drones out. The
Oh,
drones didn't pick him up or anything.
and nothing. Hmm. Man, that's so scary. Ugh. I'm gonna let you have to have this one because I do not do good with these names. I try, I really do try, but I'm just
All right. So this is Ona Lee. She is missing out of Georgia. She is 33 years old, 5'3" tall, 135 pounds, with black hair and hazel eyes. A Maddie's call has been activated as of the 6th of August, 2025, for Ona Lee. She is a 33-year-old Asian female. She was last seen in the Morrow, Georgia area wearing black pants, a black long sleeve sweater, a dark green book bag, and multicolored Crocs. Ona may be without essential medication for a diagnosed medical condition and could appear confused or disoriented. Ona was reported missing after leaving her residence and has not been seen since. Officers have checked the area, but she has not been located. Anyone with information on Ona or her whereabouts is asked to contact the Clayton County Police Department at 770-477-3550, extension 8.
and there's so many, so many, and even with the little autistic babies, I'm impressed this year. I shouldn't say it, but we've lost a few, but nothing like last year. But I did kind of want to give you guys a little update on Conrad. Ugh. So his autopsy came back. They have the results, but they're not releasing those results to family due to an ongoing investigation. What are your thoughts about that?
I think it's complete and utter bullshit. Now, I could understand
Mhm.
not making them public, but the family should have those results for damn sure.
Yep.
And unfortunately, it's one of those cases that did occur. The most corrupt
Yep.
coroner in the state of Missouri had his hands in.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. And when it first started out, like Channel 4 put out this thing saying that, the autopsy is finished, it's complete, but they wanted to hire someone from St. Louis to come in and double check brain tissue. And I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere because that means to me, okay, they have more questions. And then Then they just come back out and said, okay, well, now it's done, but we're not going to release this to the family due to an ongoing investigation. Yet Tiffany Hedrick is still walking free.
Oh
Spring
yeah,
Gray,
yeah,
Spring Gray,
yeah.
the owners of the two daycares is selling all of her assets. Why? Why is she allowed to sell all those assets? She's getting rid of everything. That
Well,
alone shows me so much.
it was telling that, like, what was it? The next day after this happened, they were throwing weighted blankets in a
Yeah,
dumpster. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yep. And the only thing in my mind, like maybe possibly they're not, because if that autopsy was that bad, maybe they were afraid the parents would take it upon their own hands. And I'm hoping that that's why they're not, but I have the feeling that it's not. How can you refuse to give an autopsy to the family? I'm gonna have to look into that because I've never even come across that before. Have you ever seen that before?
I've not ever seen where the autopsy results were refused to the family, even in an active investigation.
Right, because it's 8 weeks usually. I think even with Barb, they made her wait 8 weeks at the 8 weeks, but they still had to give it to her. But for this, I'm like, I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe the family's going to have to do a sunshine law request just to get the kid's autopsy results.
If they even release it with it being an open investigation, I don't even know if they have to. Because see,
Now
you're
that
like just like Crystal McCrory Jones. I mean, or Christy, yeah, Crystal McCrory Jones. Remember, they wouldn't give her anything because
well,
it
that's
was
true
open.
too.
And see
Yeah.
that's so. I just really, really pray that Conrad gets some justice. Absolutely, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. So, how about you, chat? Is there anything you want us to look up or talk about? I know we've been on here for a bit, but well, over an hour. I just hadn't really touched base with you guys in quite a while. And Arctic and I haven't gotten any trouble, well, since last night, so so you never know. You never know. Yeah, Taylor, for me, I get so nervous when I'm reading, like, because I know I'm gonna mess it up, so I end up messing it up anyway, not meaning to.
You do fine, Doodle. You do a good job reading the flyers. You don't give yourself enough credit.
Well, it's just hard because I don't want to disrespect the missing. Because for me, I'd be like, "Oh my god, did they really just say that my name was
I
that?" You
mean,
know?
believe me, I've come across some names that I have to type the name into Google and ask how to pronounce it. So,
Usually, you're my Google because I'm just like, "What is it again? What is it again?" And then I type it out real big on a piece of paper. I still get it wrong. Still get it wrong. All right, guys. Well, I guess if no one in chat has anything to say, thank you, Mikey and Stormy, for joining. I'm so happy to see you both here tonight. I did not expect that. Thank you. They always got to pop in and surprise cake. Yes, mine too, Taylor. Really, because I don't want to get it wrong, and I think that's it. I've missed those. Aw, Stormy, that's so sweet of you. Oh, you guys Oh, they missed my little video. So Attitude Doodle came back because it comes back from time to time, and I don't even fight it anymore. So I'll play this one more time, and then I'll end it. But y'all are gonna love this because Attitude Doodle. I can't help it. I'll have to mute her at one.
Welcome to my channel. I am your host Doodlebug, and here are a few rules for my channel so we don't have any confusion and headaches. Alright now, buckle them bloomers. Number 1. Sock or block. If at any point I want to sock you, I will block you. Don't take it personal. Many on here I adore now have been on this list, and we are friends now. It's my fight or fight response, and I'm usually over it fairly fast. 2. My corner. I say my corner because here, I am passing out information for free, so if you need a handout, it will not be on my corner. Go get your own. 3. No bashing people. We all have that one person we have issues with, but please don't announce your dirty laundry or your neighbors on here. If you and Fradia Faye want to go brawl and dust it up after my live, go have one heck of a time. Just be kind to one another, respect each other, don't ask for money. But go on ahead and hit that like because you know you want to. Thank you, and let's get started. Welcome to my channel. I am your host.
Look at me. I'm like, welcome to my channel. Hit that damn like. Oh, it's funny. I couldn't help it. I just had to. But all right, guys, thank you all for joining. Arctic, thank you so much for just coming up here and just bullshitting with me like we don't do that anyway, but you know.
Thanks for letting me up.
Always, always. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't hit like, go ahead. If you don't want to, I don't blame you. I probably wouldn't either. I love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Does anyone understand? Does anyone lend a hand? When the silence starts to bite, will you join me in this fight? Can you see them in your dreams? Can you hear their desperate screams? A heartbeat long